Hi fools, Dan Carroll here. Now stocks have done pretty well across the market this year. We've seen surges from all sorts of indices in the United States and abroad. Now the medical device sector in particular has done pretty well, and there have been some stocks in particular that have thrived. Let's take a look at 2013's 5 best medical device stocks to see the best picks of this year so far. Now let's start off at number 5 with NuVasive. Shares are up 43% at this spine orthopedics maker, and NuVasive has done a lot recently to promote its long-term future. The company recently purchased up a small company in Ohio to bring its manufacturing in-house. Now this is part of leadership's plan to vertically integrate that way to cut costs and save in the future. Now the spine industry has been under pressure recently. However, long-term trends are good here. With an aging population, more seniors will involve more back pain. Now currently back pain is already one of the biggest reasons for going to hospitals for people across the nation. This should only pick up in time. Going on to number 4, we have Globus Medical. Shares are up 45% at this small competitor to NuVasive. However, Globus Medical is also in the same boat here. As the spine market picks up, Globus should be poised to succeed. Globus in particular has thrived in the minimally invasive market, which is good for the future as people look to see less drastic surgical options. Taking a look at our 3rd best medical device stock in 2013, ABIOMED shares have risen 45% year to date. Now, this cardiac device maker has been destroying sales growth recently, with more than a dozen consecutive quarters of double-digit sales revenue growth. The firm expects another 14 to 17% revenue growth this year, and its Impella heart device was recently approved by numerous insurers to be covered under their plans. Right now, it looks like all systems go at ABIOMED, and until we see any headwinds, this looks like a stock that should be poised to surge even farther. Moving on to number 2, we have a stock that's risen despite some financial trouble. This is Boston Scientific. Now, this is one of the biggest players in the business, particularly in the cardiovascular industry. Boston Scientific's interventional cardiology and cardiac rhythm management division, which incorporates such products as defibrillators, have really taken a beating recently. Interventional cardiology in particular lost 11% last year in sales. So while this stock's gone up, the company actually hasn't done all that well recently. Now, there are some signs for hope at Boston Scientific, particularly in markets such as neuromodulation and renal denervation, but until Boston Scientific can turn around its 2 largest branches, this company could face trouble. Now with the stock surge, investors should be extra careful around this one. Finally, moving on to our best medical device stock of 2013, we have a small stock called MIMEDX, which produces regenerative tissues for wounds. Now this stock has been up 86% this year, very good for investors across the industry. However, this is a small, new, and rather volatile, risky stock. However, MIMEDX does have advanced technology at play, particularly after receiving approval recently for using its tissues to treat diabetic foot ulcers. Now, the World Health Organization estimates that many people with diabetes will experience these ulcers, and while MIMEDX can't be expected to capture all of that market, there is a big opportunity for this small company to grow. Now, be careful with this stock, as it is young, it is small, and it is volatile. However, this could be a play to watch. Now, thanks, and if you want to catch more, check out Fool.com.